Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Hunter Gatherer channel. And today I want to cover something that I just received in the mail, and this is going to help me out for the upcoming turkey season. I just received it about 4 days before opening day, and I need to get into this box and start learning about this. I've seen these before, a lot of people use them, and there's so many different types of cameras out there. I have a GoPro, I have a video camera, I use my cell phone. The GoPro works well for certain things, but it's not great for everything. This item is hopefully going to solve the issue that I had last year during turkey season. Now, I just started last year during turkey season videoing my hunts, and I purchased a GoPro and I used my cell phone. Now I have a regular video camera, I have the GoPro, my cell phone, but I've purchased this item to help out. And this is the Tactacam. This is an action cam like a GoPro is, but it is easier to mount on the barrel of a gun. You can also use a head mount where it goes on the side. You can also put it where your stabilizer is on your bow on the front of your riser. There's a mount that screws into that spot, and this slides right in place of that. I think maybe there's a set screw. I don't know all of the information on that. You can also mount this on the side of your gun if you have a normal type of scope, and they have an adapter that will actually look straight through your scope and see whatever you see through your scope. And I want to look at purchasing that possibly for next deer season. But I'm starting out with this for turkey, and it will mount right underneath my barrel, and this has an 8-power zoom. And they have a wide lens, and this is their normal lens. And they have multiple options, but this is the 5.0, the Ultra HD sporting camera from Tactacam. I also purchased this gun barrel mount right here, and I believe this round piece is what the Tactacam hooks into, and this you can tighten up to go on different size barrels. Like I said, I'm just looking at it, so I'm gonna learn. And the other thing that I got is this is an extra battery so that I can replace the other one while I'm in the woods, depending on how long of a hunt I have had, or if I'm out for multiple days and haven't had a chance to charge yet. So I picked up an extra battery with these other two items. I won't be able to do a true test and review until after turkey season, but as I'm recording the hunts, I will continue to test it out and let you know what I think about it. I really think that it's going to be helpful. Last year, I cobbled together some sort of a mount for my gun barrel for the GoPro, and let's just say it didn't go great.
Yes. Thank you, Lord. Woo!
As you can see, the recoil of the gun caused the GoPro to just bend out of the way, and you're looking at the sky. Obviously, the initial recoil is going to rise the barrel or whatever, but I should be able to get back onto it and be able to see a little bit better. Some of the features for the Tactacam 5.0. It's 8 times closer than the leading competitor. Ultra HD 4K 30 feet per second, 2.7K 30 feet per second, or 1080p at 120 feet per second. New image stabilization technology. Tactacam app Wi-Fi compatible. Custom mode button. Quickly change between 3 of your favorite custom recording presets. It's weatherproof, built to withstand the toughest conditions. Ultra sharp lens optimal for bow, crossbow, and gun. Low light recording like no other camera of its kind. Shock resistant, 50 cal tested and approved. Charges through USB 2.0 and 110 or 120 outlet. USB 2.0 connection to Mac and PC. HDMI hookup for TV and high-def monitors. video aspect ratio 16:9 format. Micro SD card up to 128 gigabyte and 2-year warranty. Let's open up this box and check it out. Looks like we got some stickers and a couple of things to check into and a thank you card. Thank you and welcome to the Tactacam family. Alright, so here we go. That's the camera. Looks like you cut off a piece of a gun barrel. You have your lens up front, and on the back there is a spot that locks. You push that up and then you twist and pull this back piece off. That is where your USB port is and where you put your micro SD card, and this is where the battery compartment is as well. It's pretty nice that everything's in the same spot, and once you seal this off, there's a kind of like a gasket. I would say exactly like a gasket. Slides in, twist to lock, and push that down to lock it. This also came with USB cable and your AC adapter. As I said earlier, there are many different types of action cams, and GoPros are probably the most well known. But the Tactacam is definitely a good option to go with for a hunter or an outdoorsman. This says here, Tactacam is the first camera truly designed for hunters by hunters. Tactacam works great in low light, is shock resistant, one-touch record, and built for the toughest conditions. The easy to use, easy to share Tactacam does not interfere with your hunt, period. Simply attach Tactacam to your bow, gun, crossbow, scope, or anywhere else and you're ready to hunt. And it says here, share your hunt. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, I guess Tactacam is for me. There are many different options for mounting your Tactacam. I purchased this barrel mount. This mount can collapse in and out, and it has the Allen screw here that tightens that up. And then this is just like a regular scope mount. Just has 2 Allen screws on the sides. This is going to go on my barrel up here, and the Tactacam will go inside that. I'm going to remove these screws and get the Tactacam mounted and then put it on the barrel. There's a line down each side of the Tactacam. Helps you figure out what center is as you place it into the mount. And that way you don't have tilted footage. I think that's got it. I'm just going to clamp it down as snugly as it can go. There it is, the Tactacam 5.0, the new addition to the hunter-gatherer team. I'm hoping to be able to bring some good footage with the new camera on the shotgun, and hopefully as the season progresses you'll be able to see some clips that are captured through this Tactacam. Just want to thank you for watching the video, and hopefully you enjoy it. Maybe you want to pick one up for yourself. I'm hoping with the Tactacam mount on the shotgun, with its 8-power zoom capability, we'll be able to capture some good down the barrel footage this spring turkey season, and hopefully get a gobbler or 2 on the ground while utilizing this camera. I just want to thank you for watching. Thanks for taking your time to swing by and check this out. I hope that if you're hunting, you have a safe and successful turkey season as well. Just if you would, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, let us know down in the comments below what you think about it, if you would use one, if you're looking to get one, and follow us along throughout the month of May in New York, chasing some eastern gobblers. Alright, we love you, God loves you, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later. After mounting the Tactacam to my shotgun, with the custom gun scope mount. I decided I didn't like how far I had to reach to turn the Tactacam on. Now they do sell a remote control, and if I had it, that might have been a better option. They make this under scope mount that hooks to like your Weaver base or your rail that your scope base is hooked to. It allows you to run a regular scope and have your Tactacam mount to the left or right of your scope. So I decided I'm going to hook this on and give this a shot, so that way I can just reach up and hit the power button for the Tactacam. This will also allow us to mount the Tactacam on a crossbow for the fall with Joy, crossbow hunting. So here's the setup of the Tactacam. I don't have the longest arms, and if I'm sitting on the ground with this gun on my knee and a turkey comes in, there is no way I am reaching all the way out there to hit the power button. I could turn the power button on before the turkeys come in, but I don't want to have the thing recording for 2.5 hours of battery life. And I don't want to have to change the battery out all the time. The other option is I have an app on my cell phone that you can control the camera from. But I don't want to have my phone out doing this, trying to turn the camera on when there could be a turkey coming in. I guess I could have it next to me. Anyway, I found another option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mount off and I'm going to mount it a different way. The first thing I'm going to do is take this mount off the front. I'm going to keep this mount because if I take somebody else out and we're going to use their gun, I'll mount this on their gun. And they'll have to figure out how to turn it on. Or if I'm calling and running the other camera, I probably could turn it on with my phone. The next thing I'm going to do is take that Weaver scope mount and these two front screws here I'm going to take out and put this single mount here into this position. You know the deal. Permatex blue thread locker. Gotta have it. Now that that's on, get this Tactacam under scope mount pulled out, and you can put it either side you want. It's ambidextrous, universal, I don't know what you want to call it. And we're going to crank that down. I'm just going to take this Allen wrench and just kind of snug it up a little bit so it's more than finger tight. There we go, that's on pretty solid. And then we're going to mount the camera up on the side. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. On the back there's a lock switch that's straight, and I'm just eyeballing off of this mount and trying to make sure that they're parallel. I think it's pretty darn close. If not, we'll have to turn our heads a little bit when we watch the video. Okay, get this tightened up here and just take a peek, see what we think. That's what it looks like looking down the gun. You got the red dot and nothing's blocking. And I'm ready to go. Now when I pull this off, let's see if you can see it through the camera. I'll put it right towards the... I can see through this. I can't see any of the mount. Nothing's in the way. It is kind of funny having this thing way over to the left of your eyeball. If I have both eyes open, I can't see through my left eye if I close my right eye. So pretty much my left eye is completely blocked. But if I'm sitting there with this on my knee, I could just reach up, hit the power button, and reach back down. Very little movement. I think it's going to work.